I'm Steven Slate, and I'd like to introduce you to Raven 3.0 for Ableton Live. Now let me show you some of the incredible features when using the Raven consoles with Ableton Live. If you're using a different DAW, click here to view our other supported DAW videos. Let's begin. The Raven is not only a world-class control surface, but it's also a world-class MIDI controller. The Raven gives you access to custom assignable floating MIDI pads that mimic classic Ableton hardware controllers. These quick response pads provide versatility for in-studio and live performance scenarios. Watch how easy it is to instantly assign your pads and begin using them immediately. In Ableton's MIDI mode, I'll touch the clip I want to assign to a pad, and then I'll just hit the pad. I'll exit MIDI mode, and I'm done. The Raven software gives you access to 24 100mm multi-touch faders with instant response on its ultra-slick and smooth nano-glide surface. Banking to more tracks is just a swipe of the finger, and I have direct access to multi-touch pans above my channels. When using the Raven mixer, I can grab a fader and then move my finger off of it and still maintain control. Then I can grab more faders across the console and have control over those as well, never having to leave the sweet spot of my mix position. I can swipe solos in mutes and even skip underneath the tracks I don't want to include just as easily. In modern workflow, so much of our volume automation relies on small and precise moves like half dB rides on a vocal. The Raven solves this problem with a feature known as fine faders. This mode allows users to move their finger a greater distance while confining the actual fader range to 1/10 of a dB increments, and the speed response can be easily changed to the range of scale that fits the needs of the engineer. The mouse and keyboard are great tools for editing, but when you add in touch, it becomes way more powerful. The Raven allows users to directly touch their audio on the edit window. Incorporating the ability of touch along with the mouse and keyboard will increase the speed of your routine processes exponentially. You can incorporate both hands when moving through selections of audio, as well as when using the nav pad, which allows you to quickly navigate through sessions by scrolling up, down, left, and right. You can also use the zooming buttons to increase and decrease the size of the audio on the arrange window. When drawing in volume automation, your finger becomes the pencil tool. It's now so quick and convenient to draw in the changes you want. It is so easy to make adjustments to your plugins and clips and more. On the Raven mixer, I'll select this track by touching it and then hit Audio Effects. My devices automatically appear below the Raven mixer, making it easy to adjust the plugins I want on any channel I select. To add a plugin, I'll hit the Browser button and then touch the Plugins menu item here. Now I'll select Slate Digital and drag my virtual mix rack onto the track I want to add it to. Now I can reach out and tweak the actual plugin controls as if they were hardware. If you prefer to work on the arrange window while mixing, we have included a floating mixer, which makes it easy to have multi-touch faders and the arrange window open simultaneously. We have also included the floating toolbar and essentials palette to make accessing more tools even easier. Users have easy access to a multitude of Raven toolbars filled with powerful touch tools designed specifically for your DAW. The flip toolbar buttons will allow you to shift your main toolbar to other customized toolbars within a particular layout. Your console layouts are also completely customizable. Using the Customize Toolbar button, you can create and design your own console layouts. Once you've customized your console designs, you can save them to layouts, which can then be selected and recalled via the Raven toolbar. Finally, you can save a Raven session file to store all of your layout changes into one easy file. One of the most powerful features within the Raven software is called the Batch Command System. The Batch Command System is your new virtual assistant. It can execute up to 1,000 key commands, menu selections, and mouse clicks from a single button. And the Raven comes with 100 preset batch commands per DAW, but users can also completely customize, record, and save their own batch commands too. Let's record our own batch command to create an instant custom key mapping. To open the batch command programming menu, I'll push and hold on an empty batch command. Now I'll hit the record button to record my process. First, I'll click the key map button on the top right of the Ableton window. Then I'll click the first track I want to map and give it a key assignment. I'll type the letter A. Now I'll click the second track I want to map and give it a different assignment. In this example, I'll type the letter B. I can repeat this process for as many as I want, and once completed, I'll click the key map button once more to deactivate the key map mode. Now I'll hit record again to stop the recording, and I'll name it Custom Key Mapping. I'll confirm the newly recorded batch command and put it into action. The batch command system is fully customizable, as you've seen. However, we've also created over 100 preset batch commands for you within the Raven software. I'll show you a few of my favorites. Using the batch commands, users can instantly add and remove custom individual plugins with single touch buttons. Users can even add one of their go-to plugin chains to the track selected with a single button. Let's add a Slate plugin chain to these tracks here with one button. We've included tons of great preset plugin render batch commands, including reverse reverb. This batch command is going to instantly duplicate my selection, reverse it, add a reverb to it, and freeze the reverb to the track. Then it will bounce the track in place by flattening it and then reverse the sample back to its original direction. You can easily customize your own versions to combine reverses, reverbs, other plugins, and bounces to your desired variation. Like the floating MIDI pads, we've also programmed 32 key-mapped batch commands, as well as 6 launch master scene batch commands. Using the key map beat pad batch command, it will automatically assign the top 4 clips on my first 8 tracks to correspond with 32 beat pad batch commands. Now I can hit key map master scene and get access to my scenes 1 through 6 with batch commands. Your Raven software also comes with the Slate remote. This iOS app allows users to automatically synchronize their batch commands to their iPhone or iPad. The remote can be great for stepping back to gain perspective on a mix, while still maintaining control of your transport. Or it can even be used to control your beatpad batch commands, so that you can remotely trigger clips as demonstrated in our last example. The Raven takes away the tedious task of being a technician in the studio and allows you to be an artist, a creative. There are no more obstacles between you and your craft. Click here to find your local Raven dealer.